In Bourgoin, seen on surveillance video talking with ER nurses, wandering around and driving around the University of Vermont Medical Center. Hours later, he's accused of driving the wrong way on the interstate, crashing and killing 5 teenagers. Local 22 Stacy DeSilva picks up this case on day 7. She's now live outside the courtroom. Stacy, tell us about what happened.
Good evening, Lauren. This was the defense's third day calling witnesses to try to prove that Bourgoin was insane at the time of the crash. A psychiatrist who called him grossly psychotic at the time wrapped up his testimony. Plus, then we saw that surveillance video you mentioned showing Bourgoin and his pickup truck at the hospital that morning. Hours before crashing this truck into a car carrying 5 teenagers, witnesses in court Tuesday said Stephen Bourgoin used it to seek medical attention.
He was there for relationship concerns and some concerns related to safe housing. Stress about separation from his ex-girlfriend, some about starting a new job on Monday.
His defense team has argued he saw messages and posters in a restricted area of the University of Vermont Medical Center.
Said one sentence, which was, "I'm looking at this poster," or "I'm just looking at this." He spoke in a normal tone of voice.
He turned headwise and just, "I'm sorry, I'll just leave," and he walked down the hallway.
Bourgoin left once, returned, and was checked in as a patient. Physician's assistant Lauren McNee met with him for 20 minutes and discussed further steps. She said he left before he could be discharged. Nobody said they saw any signs of delusion.
You finally concluded in your report that Mr. Bourgoin is depressed and at risk of suicide, correct?
That's correct.
Dr. Madeline Baranowski evaluated Bourgoin's personality and cognitive functioning after the crashes. She determined he was not lying or exaggerating his symptoms and has borderline personality disorder.
A person can be psychotic. In addition, they can also show disruptive emotions where a person can become rageful.
I don't think he's lying or faking or malingering.
Forensic psychiatrist Dr. David Rosemarin finished up his second day of testimony. He diagnosed Bourgoin with bipolar disorder. His belief Bourgoin was not suicidal was called into question several times during cross-examination, including when he crashed a stolen police cruiser going over 100 miles per hour.
Are those actions life-preserving?
They are almost certain death.
And in that crash, he is not wearing his seatbelt, correct?
I don't think so.
Bourgoin was labeled a heavy marijuana user in court Tuesday. He told Dr. Rosemarin he would be agitated and aggressive when he didn't use it. Low levels of THC were found in his blood after the crash.
Do you have an opinion about whether or not this event was some type of THC, marijuana-induced psychosis?
I have opinion it wasn't.
Tomorrow, the defense calls another psychiatrist, Dr. Rina Kapoor, who was initially hired by the state but determined Bourgoin was insane at the time of the crash. Plus, we'll hear from Bourgoin's former co-workers at Lake Champlain Chocolates. Reporting live in Burlington, Stacy DeSilva, Local 22 News. Lauren.